Hello world, I'm Maya Sundermeyer and I would like to welcome you to the latest episode of my blog series. So far I've shared my experiences with you of what it's like for me to live with autism. Other times I like to give my 2 cents as to what's going on with autism in the media. And finally, I enjoy covering topics that I am passionate about that have absolutely nothing to do with autism whatsoever. And in this blog, I would like to start giving tips to individuals on the autism spectrum and their families and anybody who is involved in your lives. And that's because my blogs will be going into Parent to Parent of Georgia, which is a database of all kinds of resources. And, you know, when the system is updated, you can be sure to find my stuff there. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to start giving tips and I wanted to start providing a voice to the autism community, whether it be right here in Georgia or nationwide, because these videos are on YouTube and anybody can access YouTube. I mean, not just Georgia, not just Atlanta, not just Valdosta or Jekyll Island. I mean, anywhere. So anyway, what I wanted to do with you guys, I wanted to talk about how to make friends and how to get involved in things. And I wanted to start talking a little bit more positively now after I shared that last video. And I mentioned to you guys last time that a true friend isn't going to lie to you about their special interests so that they can have a friend. Or they're not going to try to make you feel bad because they feel bad about themselves. Or they're not going to try to isolate you from their friends because they don't like you themselves, and they try to blame it on the other people by saying, well, they don't like you because you've got this quirk or that quirk. And in a relationship, you're not going to get mad at the other person all the time, every time they turn around, or they're not going to make you feel angry. And instead, you know, a friendship is going to have balance in it, and a person is going to love you no matter what your interests are, and they're not going to push you away. They're not going to lie to you, but they're going to be honest. They're going to say, oh, I don't really like anime that much. I'm more interested in bird watching, or I'm more interested in aviary. Or they're not going to pout like a 2-year-old because I'm interested in mathematics. That's just ridiculous. So anyway, in this blog, I would like to give you guys some tips on how to put yourself out there. And even though you don't have any friends now, there are all kinds of special interest groups that you can get yourself into if you don't feel like you connect with other people in a church setting, or you don't connect with anybody in a school setting. If you're in a public school, like elementary through high school, they have all kinds of clubs that you can get involved in. Like say, if you like anime, you can get involved in an anime club. If there's a Doctor Who or a BBC type of a club. Yes, I'm wearing a Doctor Who button. You can go to a Doctor Who club. If you're interested in rocket science, I'm pretty sure they probably have a club where you can build model rockets and send them off. I mean, and yes, I mean, a lot of extracurricular programs are being cut because of finances and funding, and it's really a shame because that's where you can go and meet people. But I really think that there needs to be community-based things where they have music programs where people just get together and they play musical instruments. And let's say your child might be, or you might be interested in a musical instrument. You could probably join that community group. And you also probably could just go and enjoy yourself. Like for me, I am getting involved in my astronomy club at Georgia State University, and I'm also getting involved in the physics club. And that's because I'm deciding to go into theoretical physics, and that's because I enjoy mathematics. And while I have a lot of studying and a lot of learning to do because I'm exposing myself to something new, hey, you know, at least I have somewhere I can go where other people enjoy the same things that I do. And that's something you might want to look at as well and you want to consider. You don't exactly have to make friends right there and then. You can just go and have a good time, or you can just go there and enjoy yourself. But you're going to find that other kids aren't going to act nice to your face, and they're not going to tease you behind your back. They might actually say, hey, I like your model rocket. And in fact, you can sit and have a conversation with them. So, you know, just take it one step at a time. And if you hit it off with that person, you guys can just get along. So anyway, if you have any questions or comments, do not be afraid to state below. I'd be happy to answer any of your questions. So until next time, I'm Maya Sundermeyer, and I'm signing off.